Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at three new instruction sets that I picked up from Brick Train Depot. They just recently released these new instruction sets and I knew right away I wanted to pick them up. Big fan of the designs that Brick Train Depot puts together, and all of these look like they should be excellent additions to our layout. You can see we've got the Trinity 31,000 gallon tank car, model and instructions by Bricktail Studios, the advanced wood-sided box car from Sava Railways, and the advanced wood-sided reefer with complete interior from Sava Railways. So three really cool looking train cars. Let's take a closer look at each of them. So first up, let's take a closer look at the Trinity 31,000 gallon tank car. Like I mentioned, this instruction set and model were put together by Bricktail Studios. Big fan of their work. I already own a number of their Brick Train Depot instruction sets. Always really impressed by their design work and the interesting models that they build and put together. This tank car looks really cool. It is comprised of roughly 829 pieces. That's minus the coupler pieces on either end of the train car, because I have couplers in my own collection here that I can use for putting this train car together. Not entirely sure yet whether we'll go with the magnetic couplers or the Brick Model Railroader KD couplers, but either way, I think this is going to be a really cool tank car. The pricing on Bricklink looks to be about $137 Canadian when I did some early pricing tests. That's not bad. That doesn't include whatever shipping the stores decide to charge on top of the parts, but still pretty good for a really nice sized tank car like this. Now, we've already got the Brick Train Depot Procore tank car in our collection, and I'm going to be in the near future hopefully adding a few more of these to our collection that are around the layout here. I love the fact, though, that this is definitely a very distinct and unique looking tank car on its own. It's different from the Procore tank car, different from some of the other tank cars that we have instructions for that we will be building soon. So it really taps into just, a different aspect of railroad history and railroad car usage, which I really like. I think it'll be a nice addition. Looking distinct from the other ones that we have, and there's definitely some really nice details on the car here. Definitely going to need to look into picking up some tubing that we can use, not only on this model but just in general. It's a common thing that comes up, and really need to find a good source for it so that I can have a good supply around here for the models that we're working on. But love the details up here around the top of the tank car, the ladder going down the side there. Love the accent of the tubing along the bottom here and the railing that you get at the end of the car there. Nice end cap. So, really overall looks like it should be a very impressive tank car. Looking to build the first one for this out of white, like you see here in the image. That'll also help it stand out a bit from the black Procore tank car. But, just overall, a really impressive model that I'm looking forward to putting together. Now, next up here, we've got the advanced wood-sided box car from Sava Railways. Really big fan of the work that they do. I've got a number of their instruction sets, and I think this will be an excellent addition to the collection. There are a lot of different boxcar instruction sets out on the market from various websites. It's one that people frequently recreate, but always impressed with the different details that Sava Railways adds to their model. So I think this should be an interesting and unique model that should stand on its own. Now, in terms of the parts here, again, so this is 634 parts. That's excluding the couplers at either end. This is another one. I haven't really, I really want to go to the BMR KD couplers for everything across the collection. We're still in very much of a sort of a mixed between magnets and the KD couplers. So, I've got a good backlog collection of both types of couplers. So either way, I don't need to order them as part of the model, but we'll make some decisions as we put this together to see where we want to go in terms of the coupling options for it. But 634 parts, and that roughly comes out to $85 Canadian on Bricklink, plus whatever shipping the stores charge you. Not bad for a box car like this. Definitely going to do some searching through our own parts collection first to see what we have and see if we can leverage any of that. But seems very reasonable for a car of this size. And, like I said, I think it's going to be a great addition to the layout. Love the door details that we have here. Always a big fan of the different ways that people come up with for sort of representing ladders and footholds on different train cars. I think those details are nice there, and the roof looks pretty well done too. Always interesting to see that as well. There's a few different styles that people sort of draw from for the rooftops of train cars, so that should be fun to see exactly how that was put together. But a really cool model that I think will be a nice addition. And like I said, we've got a number of box cars. We've already got a number of box cars around the layout. We've got more box cars in the works, but pretty confident that this one will stand up well to the other ones that we have and should give us some nice visual variety around the layout and in the collection in general. And then last but not least, we've got the advanced wood-sided reefer with complete interior. Really like the looks of this model. I think some really nice details here. Great doorways. Looking forward, I have not looked all the way to the end yet to see what the interior details look like, but really impressed with what Sava Railways has done here. And, like I said, I've got a number of their instruction sets already. Been really impressed with the work they've done. Love the log car that we built from their instruction set. And I think this is going to be a great addition to the collection. Another car that, a lot of people have released different instruction sets for. But again, fairly confident that this one is going to have some nice unique elements to it, and it should be fun to see how they've gone about designing, not only the exterior elements here, rooftop, doorways, some of these nice elements for the ladders again. Also interested to see what's going on the wheel areas there. But, like I said, interior, it says complete interior. Looking forward to seeing what's going on in there as well. Always interesting. It gives you, insight into sort of the way that different people solve problems with Lego and sort of approach some of the designs for these things. So I always find it interesting to build the models from different designers just to get that sort of insight into their particular ways of going about using Lego. So I think this should be another great one. I think the color scheme is cool here, and it should definitely be a great addition to the collection and the layout. In terms of parts, that's 740 parts minus the couplers And this is $87 plus shipping on Bricklink based on the required parts there. Again, not bad. You know, I think if you can get into that $70 to $80 range for some of these more common designs of railway cars, it's not bad. It does add up if you're trying to build quite a few of them at one time to add to, you know, your collection. But pretty happy overall with the pricing of these. And, you know, like I said, I've owned instruction sets from Sava Railways, you know, other designs by Bricktail Studios. Brick Train Depot always does an awesome job with the models that they release. Great instruction sets, easy to follow. Love the decal or decal, you know, whichever way you prefer to say it. Love the decals that they send out for the different train cars. Looking forward to seeing the ones that I picked up around this latest set of train cars. But you know, overall, a great addition to our collection of instruction sets, and looking forward to building these soon. We actually have quite the backlog going. I've got a number of Bricklink orders that have come in for a number of the recent locomotive instruction sets that I picked up from Brick Train Depot. So hoping to jam out some build time in the next little bit here and get some of these designs up and running around the layout. So definitely stay tuned for, you know, those videos, both showing the final product and showing those train cars, locomotives, etc. in action around the layout. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of those upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.